Hey G Squad, welcome back to episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode we have this cool episode here, and pretty much what this is the monitor stand that give you guys the charging option built in. So if you guys turn to the back part right here, they do tell you guys what it's called. So it's the Anker 675 USB-C docking station that also works as a monitor stand. It has 12-in-1 and it gives you guys a wireless charging option. And this is under the 6 series. And then this is what the package looks like when you guys do get it. Let me actually open up to show you guys what the inside looks like. So once you guys do open it, here's what the inside looks like. If you see how it's all well protected, and there's some stuff inside. So let's take it all out. So the first thing inside, we do have a box. Let me open up to show you guys what's included first. So let's do open it. Inside right here, you can see we do have a lot of stuff. So they do provide guys a user manual and quick starter guide to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. So you can see they do provide guys instructions right here and also on this page as well. And they tell you guys what's on here. I'll show you guys what's on here in a second. Right underneath that, you can see we do have some cable. So they do provide guys a USB-C to USB-C cable. They do provide guys some straps that you can use to organize the cable, which is very nice. And then here we do have the cable ready to plug in to actually activate the product. If you guys don't have this, it will not work. And when you guys look at the size of the product, it is pretty big. Way bigger than your regular DC adapter because it does require a lot of power when you guys do use it, especially if you guys want to power so many devices at the same time. So the max output on here, they mention how it does provide guys 180 watts. So that is a lot of power. But for this side right here, you guys can plug it into the actual monitor stand. And then for this cable, you guys can plug it under right here. And the other end, you guys can plug it in the wall. And that is everything included in the box. Now let me show you what the product looks like because that's the last thing inside. So let's do take it out. Once you guys do take it out, if you can see how it's all well protected. So take out the protection layer on here. Once you guys do take it out, here's what the product looks like. So I do love the way how they wrap everything to protect it so that way it knows it's brand new and nothing's damaged, which is very nice. But on top right here, you can see we do have the brand name. Here we do have the wireless charger for the use. When you guys look from the side, here's what the product looks like on the side. If you guys look at the bottom, here is the bottom. So with this part right here, they do give you guys the option to wrap your cable around it to keep it organized. And they do have the little hole for you guys to put your cable through. So that way you do have easy access for your cable. If you guys look at it from this end, you can see we do have a bunch of output. You can see right there. So there's a USB-C option for your laptop that also works as a Thunderbolt option. We do have the DC option. We do have one USB option that supports 10 gigabytes per second when you guys transfer data. We do have an Ethernet option, and we do have an HDMI option as well. So that is everything for the inside part right here. When you guys do look at the bottom of the feet, they do have like the non-slip material on both sides to prevent it from moving around when you guys do use it. And then here is what the part looks like on this side, and here is the other side. And you see on this side right here, we do have a lot of output as well. So we do have two USB-C options that provide you guys power delivery and fast speed data transfer. And it supports Thunderbolt for each one of them as well. Right next to that, we do have the USB option. And same thing for these, it does provide guys 10 gigabytes per second when you guys are transferring files or data. Right here, we do have TF card and SD card slot that's in use, which is really convenient. Here we do have a headphone jack if you guys want to use that. And then here we do have a power button for it to turn it on and turn it off. And then that is everything that's on the product. So I'm seeing on this product, there's a lot of different things available for you. Like I mentioned earlier, it works as a monitor stand. And it does give you a 12-in-1 option to charge the different devices. And also on this side right here, it does give you guys a wireless charging option as well. So once you guys plug it all in, then start using this option and everything else. And the cool thing about the product is the fact that since it is a monitor stand, you do have this open gap in the bottom to push it up as well, which I'll show you guys in a second. And when you guys do feel the materials on here, it does feel like a high quality material. And I love the design of the product as well. It actually looks pretty nice. One thing that I forgot to mention about the HDMI option is the fact that when you guys do use it, it supports 4K image quality. And also when you guys feel materials on here, it's actually pretty high quality and very sturdy. So when I do test it out, I'm gonna put my studio display monitor on top to show you guys what it looks like. So I'm actually gonna do that first, and then we'll come back and talk more about it in a second. Alright, so I got the product all set right here. And see how I do have my studio display. Right here we do have a Mac Studio. And the bottom right here we do have the space that I mentioned how you can put stuff right here, which is pretty convenient. And then right here we do have the cable for it to plug it in. Before I should plug it in, I do want to show you guys whether or not the cable works. That's included for you. With the USB-C to USB-C, to test it out to see whether or not it is a Thunderbolt cable that allows you to connect it onto your monitor. So I do plug it in. Once you guys do plug it in, you can see it does work. So the cable that's provided for you guys is a Thunderbolt cable that allows you guys to connect it onto the monitor. If you can see right here in the back how it's connected. So really cool how they do provide the cable for it to use. But now let's plug everything in to test it out to show you guys when it actually works. So first thing I want to do is to plug in the DC cable first, just like this. Once you guys do that, you guys can organize the cable and wrap it around to come out this way. Once you guys finish that, you guys can plug everything in. So I'm going to plug everything in and then show you guys what actually works. So right here, you can see I do have everything all set up and connected. You can see it actually looks pretty nice when you guys do set it up. But pretty much right now, I do have the DC cable plugged in and it is in the bottom, so I can't really show you guys in this angle. And then right here, I do have my Thunderbolt cable from the Apple brand connected from my Mac Studio onto my studio display. You can see right here. Where for the other USB-C option right here, I do have connected onto my Mac Studio onto the actual device. So if I do try to use the SD card on the side, if you guys do plug it in, you can see how it does work. So in order for you guys to use the product, you do need to plug in one of the cable either from your laptop or your Mac Studio like this onto the product. So you do have the option to plug it underneath it, or you guys can use any of these options on the side right here as well. So whether if you guys want to use the USB-C option here, or the USB option, it does work. And you see how when we do power on, the light does turn on. So if you guys do want to turn it off, you guys can press that button to turn it off. And it will slowly turn off. And then for this option on the side, if you guys want to plug in cable to recharge the device, feel free to do so. Let's test these out and also the wire charging option to show you guys when it actually works. So let's try the wireless charging option first. You can see how it does work. Now let's try to plug in cable on the side and see what actually works as well. So right here I do have my USB-C to lightning cable. If you guys do plug it in, you can see that works as well. And because since it is connected onto your laptop, when you guys connect it, you guys can transfer your files on here as well, which is pretty cool. So that way you get 2-in-1, charging and also transfer data. So this is everything that's on this side. When you guys look at the bottom, like I mentioned, it does have the HDMI option, the Ethernet option, USB-C, USB, and etc. So then feel free to use all of them at the same time or just one at a time. But here's what the product looks like once you guys do set it up. And you see it definitely works pretty well and very easy for it to set up as well, which is pretty awesome. And the cool thing about this product is the fact that when you guys do use it, you guys can feel free to actually connect another device. So let's say if you guys unplug it here, you guys can plug it onto the laptop instead, which is pretty awesome. And also the other benefit is the fact that when you guys do have this option, if you guys want to plug in 2 SD cards at the same time, it does work. So one right here and one right here. So I can see right here, it does show you guys how both of them does plug in. So I do have the Canyon option here, and then here we do have the other one, which is Untitled. So that is another benefit of using the product. Welcome back, guys. So next, a quick test of product, and definitely actually does work and actually works quite well. And see how when you do plug everything in, it actually works really well. Everything about the product is so cool. It literally gives you guys everything that I mentioned. Whether if you guys want to connect your laptop to your monitor, charge a different device using the cable option for the output, or use a wire charging option, all of that does work if you can see from the test. And top of all that, if you see that space underneath it, it's actually very spacious for you to put a lot of stuff underneath it. So whether if you guys put like a laptop, your keyboard, or whatever, you do have the option available. If you see how when we do set it up, it does support the weight of the monitor when you guys do put on, which is pretty awesome. So that is everything that's on the product. Now to unboxing and test the product. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth it or not. So for this product, I do have to say that it's pretty worth it if you guys want to need one of these, especially if you guys in the market looking for a high quality monitor stand that also work as an adapter for you to plug in multiple devices, just like how I show you guys in the test, and also give you guys an option to use a wire charging option as well. Then I do have to say that it's pretty worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, obviously don't buy one and save your money something else that you actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.